Oh my! She took my head off. Hi.
Hello. Hello.
English?
Hello.
Anybody?
Hello, everyone. I'm your father. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Oh my god, I got one shot at. I got one shot at by a bird.
Buddy, I'm gonna name you Gizmo. No! Gizmo! Didn't even shine my damn light.
You missed. I saw that. That's why you don't roll in Asura. When you're that small, you just can't see where you're going. Oh my god, Cersei. I hate you, Cersei! You are gonna die in the hands of Jaime next season. That's my prediction anyway. Your own brother is gonna kill you, Cersei. And I'll laugh and scream in joy when that happens.
Oh no, oh my god!
Whoa! Holy cow, that's a big whale!
It's actually trying to destroy the raft, guys.
Whoa!
Oh shit, it's going to run!
Dude! Son of a gun! Son of a gun! Melee! Son of a gun! Come on! Die! You're gonna die! I'm gonna kill you! I'm good at melee! I play World of Warcraft, I play all kinds of MMOs, you will not beat me melee! I did it! I killed someone!
Oh, I'm friendly, dude, look, I'm not shooting you, look.
I primarily use heavy and light. Oh, Cersei Lannister! No! No! Get away from me, Cersei! Oh, you've become 3 level! Holy fuck! That's the Reaver Holler.
What's your name?
Baradhor.
Oh, in my language it means sadness.
Oh. Kinda represents me.
Okay, here's the first dungeon chest. If I get anything other than a distillate, I will get a heart attack. Son of a gun, I got something other than a distillate. That's like the first time ever. I should say that more often. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Adrian here. It's time to check out Tera, Southeast Asia. It's called Tera Awakening. It launched its Southeast Asia server on the 1st of November, I think. And obviously, everybody that's been playing Tera on the North American servers over the past, how many years it's been? 2014, right? Was when the NA servers dropped their IP ban, so all of us around the world could kind of jump on. So it's been 4 years later that people in my region are being able to check it out at a lower ping, and so this is exactly what it's all about. I'm jumping in because I haven't played Tera in over 3 years maybe, so this is a good time to jump back in, see what the player base is like in Southeast Asia, and also this is going to be part of a review that's going to be coming on much later on, because I'm reviewing 3 games this month. I've got Tera, Aeon, and EverQuest 2 on my plate, so there's a lot of things to do this month, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. Alright, anyway, I'm going to be checking in chat. I just want to say real quickly, we got a bunch of folks hanging out in chat. Thank you guys. We got Joseph in chat. We got Rudy as well. Who else we got? We have Timothy in chat says, that was awesome. Laughing feels good this early. Thanks, dude. No problem. We got Thomgar in chat. Hello, Thomgar. Good to see all of you. We got Albin. Hello, Albin. Wow, let's do this. Let's do this indeed. So, it's been a month since I streamed here on YouTube, so as usual, if there's any audio issues, if I'm too loud, if the music's too loud, let me know and I'll fix that, alright? So here is the login screen. I've got 2 servers to pick from. One is Elinu, PvE, and the other one is Southeast Asia, so that's obviously where I'm going to go, lower ping. I do have one character in there already. It's a test character, but I haven't logged into it yet because I wanted to test my, OBS and things like that. But it's time So that's my test character, and I made him just so I can look at some 60 FPS recordings for the login screen. I'm gonna go create a new character now. And based on that login screen earlier, you saw on the right side, Tera. Developers are Bluehole, and publishers in the West and Europe's and Mass Entertainment. Over here in Asia, it's called Play with C, who I've heard really terrible things about. They're not great as publishers, and I gotta be honest, when I was creating my account for Play with C, it was absolutely horrible because the website was crap, the instructions were crap, the translations and localizations was really, really poor. And I'm basing this in comparison to Black Desert Online, which also launched in Asia earlier this year, and I played that. So this is like a competition between the Korean MMOs, alright? We've gone and gotten all the money, we've grabbed all the cash in the West, now let's come back East and let's try and do that Southeast Asian server and see how well it does. So this is the character creator for Tera, and I've been here a couple of times. I'm pretty impressed with the amount of races that it has. So obviously you got the male and females for your races. And the one thing you'll notice about Tera is that, you know, when it comes to female characters, they're really, really sexy. Tera is one of those MMORPGs that just goes all out in terms of making their female characters a bit of a perv heaven, I should say. So we got a bunch of races here. Human, Castonic, we'll get to the classes in a sec. On the left, you'll see all the races. On the right, you'll see all the classes. And, you know, as far as first impressions go, that's a pretty decent amount of races and classes you have. There's the Amon, High Elf, and the one thing that I disliked about Tera when I first started a long time ago was the whole gender locking thing. So for example, some classes can't play, or some races can't play some. What the hell is this? Is that a pug? No, it's a panda. It's a Popori. Alright, that's pretty cute. I'm not into that. Here we got Ellen, the famous Ellen class, or Elin class, however you want to pronounce it. This one's pretty almost child porn like. I mean, that's just my thoughts here. My streams are all about me just, you know, calling it as I see it. I don't mean to offend anybody, but welcome to the stream, y'all. We got Barakas here. Their chest piece is so big I can't even see their face. So that's what I'm dealing with in terms of races. I'm always gonna stick to human. That's me. I'm boring. Deal with it. And now for classes. Now you'll see what I mean. You've got the warrior class, and it does tell you how easy it is to play in terms of the complexity bar. Some classes, kind of like most Asian MMOs, you get them to a certain level and then you unlock a sort of like a subclass or more skills, and in Tera's case they're called apex skills, as you can see at the top here. So at level 65, you know, you get to do, your class gets to do some awesome things. So we got the warrior here, we got the mystic, the lancer. Oh man, choices. All right, so here's the first cock block. Human characters can't play a reaper. I need to be level 40, I need to be an Elin apparently. Now we got the Slayer over here. What else we got? Only Elins and female classes can play Gunners. So I can just re-roll that if I want to. Berserker next. Brawler. I'm having a hard time deciding what I'm going to go for. I'm probably just going to follow my test character. Any of you guys restarted on Tera Southeast Asia? What class did you guys pick? Valkyrie is a class that I did follow for a while because I was covering it for work, but you have to be a female Castonic race to play that. I'm going to stick with Slayer, I suppose. We'll do something simple. So I'm going to go Slayer for this one. Offense and support, as you can see, it's got key skills here. It just tells you what you need to be aware of, and then the class complexity. So burst DPS, melee class, and light armor. So that's a first. So I'm going to play a male Slayer. Boring. Alright, let's check out some chat real quick. We got Rudy saying they throw Tera when the game is about to be dead. See, I don't know about that. When I first put out that news, right, that Tera was coming to Southeast Asia, a lot of players said, oh, this is a sort of like a last-ditch cash grab because the player base in North America was kind of going down. Now, because I don't play on the North American servers, I can't exactly say that, but you can go and look at the Steam charts. Steam charts is not like a final indicative resource that you use to gauge how many players are playing the game unless they don't have a separate download client. So what I mean by that, some MMOs you can download a client from their website and play directly and have it on Steam at the same time. A lot of MMOs do that these days, but there's some MMOs that are Steam only these days, you know, that kind of thing. So Tera has its own client that you can download too, so Steam numbers aren't really that indicative. So here we go, character creator. I usually on my own spend a lot of time here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move the stream along. You guys don't want to see me spend more than 20 minutes here. I'm just gonna pick a preset guy closest to what I do in all my MMOs, and we'll roll from there. None of these guys look appealing at all. Yeah, I suppose I'll go with that. These are just the presets. Now you can go under features and change some more. Can I change my hairstyle? Is that my skin color? That's my hairstyle. Let's go with the white as usual. Now for a more distinctive look. Yeah, that's pretty decent. I'll go with that. Let's go to face now. Can we zoom in? Yes, we can. For options and all that stuff, I'm playing on the highest graphic settings. I believe Tera has a preset of 5, so that's where I'm on. It's not as flashy as, say, Black Desert Online's character creator, but then again, Tera's been here earlier. Tera is 2011, so it is a pretty dated game by that standard. No, why did you change my face? I just wanted to change my beard, damn it. Oh, well, that works, I suppose. How do I get rid of that stupid thing on my head? Yeah, that works. We got fine details now. Alright, here we go. Some sliders. We got bone structure. You can change the brow. There you go. You can see it moving. What else? You got cheekbones. Yeah, I'm more of a cheekbone kind of guy. I mean, my cheeks are kind of round, so I don't have that sort of features, but oh well. That's why we live in online worlds. To be who we're not. Yeah, that just looks terrible. I'm gonna go with that standard. There we go. Ears and mouth looks fine to me. I'm not going to change that. As for outfit, you can preview your character in gear. I suppose this is going to be all your endgame gear and how you look like in endgame gear. Oh, that's pretty nice. I like that. I actually like that. How about voice? Alright, that's good. Character name, please let me do this. Jeremy Adrian. Can we? Yes. Alright, we're going to be jumping into game, you guys. This is it. This is my first proper Tera experience. Then I'm gonna go beyond the tutorial. Oh, hello. That's actually pretty cool. So all your characters that you've made on your character select screen are actually walking towards you. So if you have like 3 characters, you'll see them all walking at you at once. That's actually pretty cool. Nice. It's a nice way to welcome you when you log in. You know, when you want to get into game, right? Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go ahead and log in. So that's me. Play. So what am I looking out for? I'm looking out for story, I'm looking out for the combat system. Is it as fun as Tera always says, you know, badass action combat? Let's see. Let's take a look at some pay-to-win stuff. Is it pay-to-win? What's in the cash shop? Let's...
แผ่นดินอันกว้างใหญ่ถูกฉีกออกเป็นชิ้นๆจากสงครามของเหล่าเทพเมื่อตอนกำเนิดโลกเทพธิดาโศกเศร้าจากความเจ็บปวดของแผ่นดินได้หลั่งน้ำตาออกมา
What language is that?
น้ำตาที่หยดลงสู่พื้นดินได้ทำให้ต้นไม้งอกเงยขึ้นมาต้นไม้นั้นชื่อว่าเทียรันผู้คนเล่าขานความลึกลับของหมู่บ้านบนเกาะเกิดจากของ
Thailand
พันเข้าด้วยกันพวกเขาเรียกตัวเองว่าเป็นผู้ปกป้องและรักษา
You guys are gonna have to read the subtitles just like me
เหล่าผู้พิทักษ์ป้องกันไม่ให้โลกได้รับรู้พลังของเทียรันโดยปิดกั้นการติดต่อกับโลกภายนอกปลีกตัวออกจากโลกที่วุ่นวายภาวนาให้เกิดความสงบสุข
I didn't get a damn thing. I missed like half of it. Oh, that's so frustrating because everything else is in English. My client is in English. The skills, the chat, all the system messages are in English. You guys can see that. Even the options are in English. But the damn subtitles, man. The damn story. If the main story is not translated, what the hell? Okay, here we are. This looks like the tutorial. We got a mini-map here that... Can I move this thing? Yep, it's movable. Can I resize it? Apparently I can't, so I'm just gonna leave it somewhere there. Where am I? I'm in the Stepstone Isle. WASD to move your character. So this is not a tap targeting game, y'all. You see the reticle in the middle of my screen? You move that, and that's your action cam, basically. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Let me just bring up the chat real quick. See what you guys are saying so far. Alright, where are we? Snooze button says skimpy clothing incoming. Yeah, I mean that's the money maker for Tera, honestly, or for a lot of Asian games. Skimpy clothing. I can't really quote a specific market research, but it is a very lucrative thing for, you know, to sell outfits and skimpy clothing and all that stuff. Albin says, did you enjoy playing this before? The thing is, I never got to play Tera for more than the tutorial in the past. So this will actually be my first proper experience, y'all. Rudy says this game's enjoyable before I met Guild Wars 2, which is fair because Guild Wars 2 came out a year later after Tera, but in the same year, 2012, another Asian game, Blade and Soul. For those of you guys that know it, that also has a pretty comparable, decent action combat system. But Tera's always known for its combat, right? Until BDO came along. Alright, let's check in chat some more. We have Eugene. Hello, Eugene. He says, I played on the North American server. Nice. So, wonder how many of you guys are started over. Let's go and talk to this guy. Hitting your F key is your interact button. That's pretty standard, I suppose. Alright, here we go. It's such a lovely place, the island. There's no doubt that this place is touched by the gods' mercy, and no wonder that the children born here have developed the site. So far, localization in terms of the language is pretty decent. Now, I can only speak for maybe myself and other people, maybe Singaporeans, some Indonesians, Malaysians like myself, maybe people in other Southeast Asian countries. I think English is the standard for all of us there, even though we do like having localized options. I'm just hoping if there is dialogue voice quest, if it's not in English, I'm going to be pretty upset here. Alright, to help by gathering, what do we do? Greetings, Slayer. You must be Jeremy Adrian. Anya speaks highly of you. I have no idea who Anya is. Thanks for volunteering to help. If you got your bearings, I have your first assignment. Alright, let's do it. Gather some samples. Alright, jumping is spacebar. Let's go gather some samples. I have this floating fairy above my shoulder. I have no idea what that is, but that's pretty cool. So we got thorn bushes here. Left mouse click is your primary attack. I'm not sure what that was. Right mouse click was to dive ahead, I suppose. Okay, I need to get used to this. This is gonna be a while. Collect a sample of Therian's bark is my objective. Do I have a sprint key? I'm hitting my shift button here. No. F9 for potions. I have a bunch of potions. Who are these people? Are these players? No, they're not players. Taking stock of the world. There's a lot of blur at the moment. Let me just adjust that in my options real quick. Hitting escape doesn't actually bring up the options. You gotta do it here. So batch notes, homepage, unstuck, options. Options is O. Okay, let's turn on some stuff. Let's show name. Let's see what that looks like. Let's hit apply. Okay, there we go. In terms of video, where am I at? Lurid display enables violent graphic as bloodstains. Yes, I think more MMORPG should have a little toggle in there that lets for, you know, blood affected combat. It'll change the rating of the game, obviously, but I wouldn't mind it. Like Age of Conan, for example, that one, the violence and gore in that game is fantastic, and inside I do like a little bit of blood, like gore, you know, so having that's pretty nice. All right, let's turn that on. Graphics quality is 5. I can actually go up to 6. Let's go and do that real quick. Although most streamers will tell you do not change your graphics while you're streaming. That's a bad idea, but hey, I take risks. You can scale your UI and stuff, and you can change all your key sets here. Okay, pretty much it. Let's go do some quests. Flight manager. I'm just taking a look at the map here. Alright, let's go get the route. If I know how. I'm just killing. Do you see that? There's blood just splattered on the ground because I killed that little critter. Look at that. Yes! That's what I like to see. A bit of gore. That's nice. Alright. Ah, there we go. So that's the bark right there. So things light up in some sort of a futuristic blue. Deliver it to Glennock. Where are you, Glennock? Oh, there you go. Okay, this is going to take a while to get used to, guys, but I'll get there. It's such a lovely place. I already read that. See? Nothing to it. That's this island for you. Easy work, no stress. It's as peaceful as a cemetery. That's not a great comparison. Well, maybe that's a bad analogy, and you know what I mean. So that's going to give me money and XP. Because it's a new server, I do believe that if you go to the Play with C Facebook page, for those of you that are thinking about jumping into the Southeast Asian version, if you are in the region, there is a login event, there's a level up event. They're also giving away a free code for a dragon mount, which has some HP stats and stuff like that. You gotta go to their Facebook page and get the code and create a character before you claim it. Okay, that's all I need. I have time to analyze the sample. Actually, there's something else you can do. Some of the gifted children kids who were born here on the island and develop the site. They were playing over there, and one of them, Anya, sounds really upset. So I'm trying to piece together the story for myself here because there's been nothing that Tera has shown me so far about what the story is. I did miss the Thailand version of the intro cinematic, so I still have no idea what's going on here. I can't find Zozo. They took her, now I can't find her. Neom and the other boys. You're a grown-up. Make them come back. Or make them give it back. Sure thing. Hey, I'm a big man. Give that child that thing back. What? Okay, so I'm not gonna read that. It's basically a story about a kid losing a doll. And I now gotta go into these thorn bushes and find the damn doll. This is a great start to my Tera career. Oh. Wow, the doll magically appeared out of nowhere after checking in on that bush. Doesn't look too good after having been thrown to a thorn bush. Okay, so I have to repair the doll now. How do I do that? I gotta ask Jerzen why he took the doll. So here's Jerzen. I see all these, what are these? Goats? Yeah, I better not kill any goats. I don't want to anger the local farmers. Hey, what do you got? We didn't mean to break her doll, honest. We were just playing with it, and it just got into the bush. We were gonna get it out, we just forgot. What's the big deal? It's a stupid doll. Okay. Wait, my mom gave me a needle and a thread. Can you use that to fix Zozo? So now I have to sew the damn thing. Great. Gather sticky grass. I can't wait. I can't wait for the action combat. So here's the thing. The thing with Asian MMOs is if it starts off slow like this, like you get all these petty stuff, when the action combat comes around for your tutorial, it's gonna be a blast, I hope. So press I to open the inventory window and then right click the needle. There we go. Well done. So that's crafted. So inventory, let's play around with this for a bit. You have your miss tabs, your quest items, your crafting items, consumables and costumes, equipment. It doesn't sort anything. You have enchanting here. Let's see what this is. So pretty much, I guess, your standard Korean gear progression. You just add an item that you want to enchant, and then you put those enchanting items in. I don't know what level that's going to be at. What we got? We have upgrades as well. So you have enchantments, upgrades, dismantling, and what's the final one? Fusing crystals. That sounds interesting. So that's some gear progression later on. All right, let's go back to Zozo. I'm not sure you guys noticed, but Zozo is actually the name of a demon. See, I watch a lot of ghost hunters, ghost adventures. I like supernatural stuff like that. And Zozo is the name of a demon that comes out of a Ouija board, for those of you that know what that is. So look it up on Google. It's actually pretty fun stuff. Zozo the demon. Alright, thank you, no problem. Zozo wants to play with me and a tea party. Sit next to Zozo. What am I doing? Honestly, I want to get out there. Come on. Move me along. Alright, so I've played with Zozo, and now I'm going to have to end... Oh. Cutscene? I think it's a cutscene. Okay, there we go. Now we're loading. Alright, hang on, chat. I'll get to you in a sec. No, that wasn't a cutscene. I don't know what that was. It looks like it transported us into a different instance. So I guess this little kid is has some magical powers that we're going to explore in a sec here. Let's go and talk to her. Well, I can't. Okay, there we go. You're my big best friend. Zozo is my little best friend. We're all out of tea. Do we have to go back? I'd rather play some more than take some naps. So everybody thinks that the site is so special, but I don't like taking naps. I just want to play. Alright, so there's something got to do with this child here. Hey, oi, come back. What are you doing? You'll race me. Fair enough. Tyrion said the gods won't wake up, so protect the tree. It got dark. Don't think Tyrion feels good. I'm scared. Tiaran sounds like a magical... No, Tiaran's a magical tree. They're mean. They're gonna steal the tree sap. You have to stop them. Okay, I will. And oh, there we go. Combat. All right, here we go. I don't have any skills yet, so I'm just gonna use my. I'm holding down the left mouse button at the moment, so I'm not actually clicking it repeatedly because once you do that, it does appear that you strike some combo chains. My right click was basically to roll in front of this guy. So the cool thing is, because Tera has so many classes, right? I guess the replayability factor for class battles, combos, and all that stuff is pretty high. It's just a matter of, because Tera is a little aged now, what is it? 7 years, 8 years? Sorry, 7 or 6 years for Tera. Just how easy it is to, or how alt-friendly is Tera for you to be creating alts, because as far as I know, I don't think there's like level boosters in Tera. Like you can't buy a max level boost in Tera. I could be wrong, so I'm gonna have to check the shop real quick. Alright, so that's for my Slayer class at the moment. Pretty standard. It's not fast. I obviously I'm in the tutorial with only one of my basic skills. Alright, before I talk to Eamon, this guard captain, let's bring up the chat real quick. Let's see what you guys are saying in chat. Scrolling up, scrolling up. Eugene says, "Hey Adrian, how was your day?" My day's been pretty decent, man. I was actually planning on taking a 24-hour vacation from MMORPGs because I got this Diablo 3 Eternal Collection for the Nintendo Switch, and I have to do a review for it for one of my freelance writing clients. But then, I was like, screw it, I'm gonna stream tonight because I enjoy it. So hey, my day's been just that, playing some Diablo and now checking out Tera. We got Nick in chat. Hey Nick, long time no see, brother. Says, yo, what's up? We got Odin. He says, I'm here to support your channel but can't post a lot. Have fun. Thank you, Odin. I appreciate it as usual. Thank you so much. We got Snooze. It says, when I tested Tera, the whole intro zone was completely different. Wow. So maybe the tutorial is new? I don't know, because I haven't played in a long time. We got Axe Animus says, hello, Isle of Dawn. Yeah, that got torched. Snooze Button says, it was long though. I remember thinking if I ever got off that island. Alright, so you guys are warning me that the tutorial is going to be long. Don't worry about it, because we're all here to have fun, and I'm here to interact with you guys in chat. So if there are points in the game that's going to turn out to be long, grindy ass, and boring, you've got me and I've got you, so we'll talk through chat, alright? That's how it works. X Animus says, Plushie was a level 20 intro too, then it kicked you to Dawn. So I'm not sure what that meant. We got Carlos in chat. Hey, he says, wait, what's going on here? A server restart. It is a brand new server on the Southeast Asian region, so Tera's got Korea, it's got NAEU, and now it's got C, Southeast Asia. So it's just a new server launch. It took us 4 years to get here, so. And I am based in Southeast Asia. I'm based in Malaysia, so that's why, it's a lower ping server for me. It's a good time to check out the game because I haven't played Tera for a long period of time. So hey, another review, right? Cool. Axe Animus says, you gotta move to a private instance and you will level fast. Rudy says, I'm doing this one too at the moment. Nice. Alright, so I will catch up in the next break. Let's go ahead and let's protect 3. Just defeated 3. Oh shit. I can't pronounce that. Let's try. Gileadus, pretty much by yourself. If I hadn't seen it, I wouldn't have believed it. I wonder what they're doing here, but we never had Gileadus on the island before. Thank you, Blue Hole, for naming your monsters like that. Alright, let's go stop some of the Gileadus. These Gileadus sprout from some sort of a prime Gillidu. It's usually the biggest one and the most dangerous. So let me guess, we're going to take out that big bad Gillidu, right? And now we're going to get a brand new item as well. Nice. I'm level 2 now, by the way, so if I wasn't streaming, I'm pretty sure I'll be breezing through these intro quests. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, let's go. So I see agitated Gillidus everywhere. And on my minimap, oh, that looks like the prime Gillidu. So right click to jump into distance and hold down my left button to just attack. And yeah, he's... Hang on a minute. Now I know what the right mouse button's for. It's to get out of the way. There we go. Nice music that plays. Monsters drop those health orbs that when you pick up, it automatically replenishes your health. Well, look at that! Monster just disintegrating into flames. I like that. I see a little plus icon in between my health bars and power bars. Let's go pick that. What's that? Ah, skills. Me likey. So what do we have? We have heart thrust. That gillyweed, whatever monster, just ruined my entire pronunciation for tonight. There we go. So that's my number 1 bar. What else we got? Combo attack 1. This is a active skill, but I guess I can drag it down. There you go. All skills are draggable. Deft footwork decreases the chance for knockdown, so that's a PvP skill. Personalized greeting, and yeah, the rest is unlearned at the moment, so that's pretty cool. Sweet. Oh, I'm going the wrong way here. Yeah, I'm waiting for that sprint button. So far, like in terms, if you compare all the other Korean MMORPGs that are out, both old and new, obviously the modern day ones, think of Black Desert Online and Arcade and all those kind of games, their thing is to show you the bare minimum, and then you go out there and then you do a lot of it on your own. For Tera, Tera is going to be the more theme park MMO compared to those two, in terms of your leveling experience, and you can already see based on the map, it's instance right now, but when we get to the open world, I think everything's going to have a very rails-on, like you can't explore too much. It's not as open world as you think it is, because it's just that sort of game. So I'm going to gather some stinking mud. 3 on the way up to that area with the windmill. As far as graphics are concerned, ooh, I don't know. I've been playing Aeon on Thursday because I've already started my Aeon review, guys, for those of you wondering. I'm also reviewing Aeon Awakened, their relaunch of their whole revamp for their leveling systems and everything. So when it comes to graphics, oh, it's comparable. It really is. Aeon is more dated, but the newer games, Blade and Soul onwards, looks better. Alright, let's talk. Couldn't stop you talking. You have an admirer. You killed a prime Gillido all by yourself, and you found a Gillido seeds too. Ha, you're making us Guardians look bad. Don't worry about the remaining Gillidos, I'll take the Guardians down. Alright, so let me get that new weapon. And that is your animation for a level up, with the whole wings and stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay, you've done enough for one day. I'll have some of my people inspect the path for more seeds. You should go and see the little Anya girl. So that's basically what the story is kind of alluding to right now, for now, at least the tutorial. You have this really special kid, and as I said, I didn't play beyond the tutorial ever since the game came out, so I can't actually say if that is tied to the main story moving forward or not. Okay, here we have our bank. It's nice that you can actually get access to all this stuff within the tutorial itself. I'm gonna equip that real quick. There we go. When you talk to an NPC, though, the voice dialogue is not English. Listen. Yeah, that's definitely Thailand. I know my Thailand, I think. Alright, I'm going to check in the chat before we move on here. Rudy says, is Diablo on Nintendo Switch good? Hey, actually, I would say it's pretty damn fun. It's just, it's expensive as hell. Me personally, even though I'm a big fan of the Switch, I think all the AAA games on it is overpriced as hell, which kind of sucks, especially for games like Skyrim and Diablo and all the other big, publisher games. $60 for a console port like that is not worth the money, but in terms of the fun factor, Diablo just runs so smooth, and you could sit on a couch and I can get my sister and some friends to come on and hop on seamlessly, so it's kind of fun. I've been having fun with it. Checking in chat some more. X-Anima says that tut isn't long, which is great. Good to hear. Rudy says, when my payroll come, I'm going to buy a Nintendo for that Diablo if it's good. Diablo's always been good, but if you're going to buy the Switch just for Diablo, I'd say don't. It's not worth it. You're better off playing on the PC. I think if you're going to own a Switch, then you at least have some interest in the Switch exclusives, or else there's really no point, right? X-Animus says, I'm an NA player playing since close beta. Oh, nice. All right, so X-Animus, share your thoughts, man. Let me know, in a nutshell, in a sentence, what do you think of Tera? How would you compare Tera in terms of an MMORPG compared to other Asian MMOs? Would you recommend it? Would you not? Here, let me just silent my phone real quick. snooze button says it was the first intro that got torched. This is something I haven't seen too, but combat seems fun as always. X-Anima says now Isle of Dawn is full of BAMs for farming. Rugador says gilly do, gilly dee, gilly da. And X-Anima says, yeah, combat is always fun. Why I stuck with the game all these years. Rugador says the monster names are ridiculous. What do we got? Luco Slook is now following the Twitch channel. Thank you, Luco Slook. Appreciate the Twitch follow, even though I'm not streaming on there right now. Alright, so all these children were born here, and as a result, they have the sight. Alright, so this island that we're on is a home for magical, powerful children, I suppose. And I guess that's going to have a part to play. In the name of science, here we go. I was just explaining today's experiment to the children. We were just about to make an offering to the spirit of Tiaran. Would you like to join us? Sure. I can already predict something bad's gonna happen. Like one of those kids it's gonna have the whole Ben Solo thing, right? One of the kids will turn traitor and turn to the dark side and unleash hell on this world, and that's where our story starts. That's my prediction. If I get it wrong, then oh well. So what am I doing? I'm pouring water on the Tiaran sapling. And oh, look at that! All the gifted kids just sort of merged. Ah, all these damn dialogue pop-ups. Right, they're all chanting the same thing. That's pretty creepy. Alright, all these children are born here. That has never happened before. Those lights. The sapling glowing like that. I'm starting to think Anya might be right. You're clearly something special. Someone with an important destiny. Ah, here we go again. I'm the destined warrior. I mean, we all are, right? Alright, let's go. We're gonna go follow Anya to the storehouse. Come on, girl. Come with me. I know where the sap is. Alright, I said I'd follow you. Let's go. Okay, that's not turning out good. Okay, here we go. Zo the bear. I am not good with kids. Like I say it right now, even in real life, I'm not good with kids. I just don't have the tolerance for it. Like, you know, you got all these gatherings, and when friends bring their kids, and I'm like, yeah, you want to stay away from this uncle? I'll usually keep my distance, you know. One of them starts crying, I'll probably pull out my phone and show them a video or something. I don't know. I'm not good with dealing with kids. Alright, sap jar. This is a nice looking place. Here it is. And I hate how that bear just magically appeared beside her. Ah, okay. It's a pretty nasty screen shake. What was that, Anya? Oh, cutscene. I take that back. It's an instance within an instance. I'm scared. What was that rumbling? Do you think it's monsters? I dreamt about monsters. I think something really bad is about to happen. Let's get out of here. I'll get you out of here. Oh, hello. Alright, time to use some skills. Yeah. I'm sure later on I'll get, you know, equipment and gear that's gonna increase my attack speed and things like that. But I'm just happy to play the one big sword-wielding class that can do a lot of AoE. And from my memory, I think Slayers are really good at that. Yeah, what I would do is plug in a controller and play it with my Xbox controller if there was an option. So monsters just popping out of nowhere. Aragon foot soldier. And I'm just standing here and taking it in the face because they're not really a threat, I don't think. Let's close the gap. Before I take on those other two, we have a new skill, do we? Knockdown strike. Let's do that. Yeah, cool. I like being able to pick up skills on the fly without having to visit like a trainer or something. What was that? Did I miss that? That guy just completely dodged that. And it was... I just bought the skill too, so that's kind of a downer. Alright, let's do that again. Hey, eat my knockdown strike. Wham! Okay, we got Jalka, who's a guardian. He looks kind of injured. We're under attack. It's the Argons. Good, you have Anya with you. It's bad out there. It's creatures just came out of nowhere. I'm going to head back. Try to organize the defense. You got it. Okay, so what are we doing? Kill 2 sentries and kill 2 strikers. So now the entire city. See, I told you this little kid was bad news. Whatever bad juju her bear brought with her. It's that bear. We should have got rid of that Zozo bear. Anything with the name Zozo is bad news, guys. Nice. Real beefy, sort of like a meaty attacks, at least for a Slayer, which is what I really like. I just dream of, you know, if my combat's gonna be like this, then I want to plug in oh my goodness, my health. F9 potion, there we go. What was I saying? Yeah, I would love to plug in a controller and feel the vibration, you know? It does have that. I mean, Tera's on consoles. What am I talking about? I'm sure that's already out there. Okay, here's one more striker. Wham! Yeah, that's where I should have used my roll or dodge ability to get out of the way. Okay, so we've got what we needed. Let's go look for Eamon, who's right there. Oh, so that's the guy that was fighting. I thought that was another player just around. Let's see, Argon's here. How could this happen? Could they be after the children? I think that's all of them. We need to check on everyone. Make sure they're safe. There are probably a lot of injured people. Some still trapped in the buildings. Did you see Jalka? Did he find you and Anya? Yep. That was the injured guardian that we saw earlier. Children are the priority. Copy that. But it looks like boss fight at the moment. Defeat the Argon. Ooh. Predator. You have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, no shit. The Predator. Oh. Let's fight out in the open where I've got lots of space to maneuver around stuff. All right, come on, boy. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, he's gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna have to time those things properly here. I'm not sure if you guys can see the boss health bar. It's right below sort of my stream header there. But it has multiple colors of HP bars. Hang on, I'm gonna have to turn down the volume real quick. So it says ×9 at the moment. There's yellow color and purple color, so I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of all these other shields first. So this is more of a... Alright, now I'm down to green. So I think I know how boss fights work. Okay, I wasn't done with that fight, but okay. That's a challenge. I like that. That's a real challenge. Oh, beast. I'll do the translations. This one doesn't have the sight. What does that mean? Is it blind? Oh no. Okay, I was not meant to kill that boss. Never mind. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Changing the language. So here we are. Am I at the same place? Yeah, I'm at the same place, but the big baddies have come and destroyed the area, and it's good to see all these locals sit around. Let's talk to them and find out what happened. I helped build this village, so many happy memories, all gone. You survived your encounter with that thing. I can't tell you how relieved I am. That was a very brave thing you did. Brave? I couldn't say. When the thing appeared, everyone took over. I don't know that all the Argons left. And they were looking for someone or something. They took the girl. Obviously, they took the girl. She's got power, right? So here's some new gear that I'm going to be putting on. And I'm now level 5. The Valkyrion Federation soldiers from the past on the Windmill Hill have arrived in search and rescue. You can trust them. So what are we going to do? I guess we're going to go talk to them. Yeah, we're going to go talk to them. So that was an interesting tutorial, which I believe I'm now out of, because I do see other players around me. Here, there we go. We have Krusty and Windend. Okay, I guess that was it. That's the tutorial, huh? Can we check out the map now? There we go. Hello, Tera world map. Oh, god damn it. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. Valorant, we got a bunch of different zones, and you do see the level requirements or the suggested levels for leveling. 60 is where we at. 65, though, is where your Apex skills come into play, and this is the 65 zone, which is made up of multiple regions like that, so that's pretty cool. Alright, nice, nice, nice. Alright, before I move on, I'm going to check in the chat real quick. Alright, let's catch up in chat, you guys. Where are we? X Anima says, yeah, the combat's always fun, which is why I stuck with the game all these years. Baradhor says, those monster names are ridiculous. it's kind of a fun challenge, you know, trying to pronounce them correctly on stream, which is always a challenge. X Anima says, it's actually pretty open world. You can go to areas that mobs can squeeze at you and you will die. So you're saying that the AI has this mob thing where if you go take on a group of monsters, they all cluster around you, and I like that sort of AI because it, you know, because a lot of MMOs over the years, your AI is very static, you know, they don't really respond to you, so the AI for combat is not sort of proactive. It's reactive combat. You react to what the AI is scripted to do. So if, you know, the AI is a bit smarter than the average, then I'll be happy with that. Snooze Button says, hey, I like my paper tree in World of Warcraft, so Tera isn't really that bad. Rugler says, death by a sneeze sounds like a brutal yet humiliating way to die. Indeed. X Anima says, Basilisk kind of sneeze explosively. X Anima says, the action angle, I would recommend it. Rudy says, 10k sub will be free Nintendo Switch gear. If I can get a Nintendo Switch for free or for a partnership or whatever, then I'd be happy to give away a Nintendo Switch for a 10,000 subscriber giveaway. But at the moment, I don't have access to any of that, guys. So unfortunately, that is a no. But I do have a Ultimate Edition expansion for one of the games that I've been holding on to, and I'm probably gonna throw that away. But yeah, if we reach 10,000 subs, that is. I think I'm close, 2.84 or something like that. Who knows? We'll see. It's not even though the numbers at the back of my head, you don't focus on it. You just focus on the next video and the next video or the next stream, and just, you know, making sure that you guys have something to watch. And you know, we're all MMO fans, and keeping up to date with MMOs is awesome, right? And speaking of that, there's a couple of things that I want to talk about this weekend. I've got videos coming out for Ashes of Creation. They just had their 31st October live stream, and there's some stuff in there that I want to go over. And Shroud of the Avatar and Secret Role Legends as well. So, and then we've got the Aeon stream on Sunday, so lots of stuff going on. Alright, glad to see you up and around again. We feared the worst when we found you the wreckage. So I'm gonna help clean up. My talents will be wasted shifting stuff. Go see Dougal because he will give me some more orders. We're still making plans for the assault, so we're gonna fight back. And talk to Anya. Good. So Anya's not exactly gone. She's still in the village somewhere, so let's go to her. It's a pretty sad cleanup crew, but they're actually doing pretty good, I suppose. Not too much damage. Where is Anya? Did I just miss her? Minimap. Oh, never mind. Anya's here. So far, so good for performance my end. No stuttering at all, and I am streaming this on 60 FPS. So I hope that comes across over on YouTube. My house, it's burning along. What do I do? Nothing. Pick up a sword and start adventuring like me. Alright, Anya. I don't want to talk to your doll. I'll talk to you. Look, Zozo. He's back. Are you okay? I was so scared. Uncle Jocko says thank you, but no one has seen the other children. That's bad news. I dreamed about the other children and went into his cave, but I'm afraid to go inside, so other children in a cave, go inside. Copy that. Definitely survivors in the cave. Some of them are in bad shape. I don't recall seeing any kids. Well, I'll go in the cave and look for you. Let's go get them. I'll be... you know what this reminds me of? Anybody heard of the Thai football team that got stuck in the cave for a bunch of time? This is like one of those moments, right? Because the language of the in-game voiceovers are in Thai for Thailand, and we're going to a cave right now to search for children. I'm old and I'm useless, and I have to spend my last few years alone. Oh, don't make me sad. That's all right. I'll help you guys out. Let's go look for kids. Oh shit! Is that a dead kid? Well, I did say at the beginning I like the game being brutal and bloody, but dead kids? Come on. Honey, it's okay, baby. Don't worry about me. You can't let go. Oh, please don't let Anya see. Anya, sweetie, you shouldn't see this. Charlotte's just sleeping, okay? Sure. Kaisi, Jordan, Pitt, Neum, or those are the names of the kids. Alright. I don't think they're in the cave. Maybe Uncle Eamon found them. Let's get to the camp. I'm sure they hit it that way. So I've just hit level 6. Yeah, experience points is coming easy in the tutorial, so I guess I'll be closer to 10 once I get out. Not sure if it's because of a level up event going on or what, but I've only got 65 levels. What's wrong with the bears? They're acting strangely. And look, some of them are blue. Do you think they're monsters now? So I'm gonna ease the suffering of blue bears. There's an MP, there's a mana point replenishment node in the middle of nowhere, which is pretty cool. Wham! What up? Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on timing my dodges and everything, because it's I'm pretty new to this. So the whole concept of dodging even your most standard of landscape trash mobs is not something that is registering yet, because you do have to time it. What it appears to me, at least, is that for the class that I'm playing right now, the Slayer, once I've committed to a DPS attack, it seems like I'm stuck in that animation, so there isn't like animation canceling for you to then instantly go into this sort of a dive. So it's going to take me a while to get used to that kind of stuff. Defeat the suffering and Argon infected bears. So that's what oh, okay, so there we go. So these are the blue bears that they were talking about. Let's go take one on. Okay, I've committed to that. That's a knockback, actually. So if I find myself unable to get out of the way, then I'm gonna have to use that knockback skill of mine. Yeah, I've committed already. Nope. Boom! Level up, and at the same time, it replenished my health. So, those are bears done. Let's go back to Anya, who's further down the road. There was a chest in the middle I saw there, but that's gone now. Let me just set up an auto run button real quick, because with that I can check in on chat while I move. Shortcuts, not shortcuts, it should be keybinds really. Let's see, auto run. I'm not a fan of how they sort your options and stuff. There we go. Okay. Mouse 4. What's mouse 4? Let's go to mouse 5. Yeah. Oh, use for toggle cursor. Right. Mouse 4 then. Nope. Mouse 4. Yeah. I'll be happy with that. So that means it's my mouse down. There we go. Alright, check it in chat. Snooze button says, may I say that Glenrock has a very unfortunate body type. Glenrock was the guy, was the NPC? Yeah, I don't even remember what his body type was. Ax Animus says, I have found no online game that matches the combat of Tera, and I've looked. Ooh, controversial thing there, but hey, it's your opinion, and that's why the channel is all about listening to other people's opinion as well. X Anima says Slayers are great at AoE, Zergers rival them though, as do Sorcerers. That's good to know. Ruger says the last time I played this game, I was a Brawler. I heard a lot about Brawlers. Brawlers are apparently a great solo class, and moving forward, it can solo dungeons as well at the end game, but it's a little slow. But yeah, that's pretty good to hear. It was pretty satisfying to punch my enemies to death. Axe Anima says knockdown doesn't always work, it's a chance. Copy that. And Stu's Bun says I played a caster class, if I remember correctly, had a disc or something. Axe Anima says, but it's great to lead off to a chain. We got Asian. Obese to Beast. What up? He says best thing about Tera is you can pull as much enemies as you want and kill them at the same time. That's for the pros. I'm still a noob to Tera, so I don't know if I could be doing that right now. Stu says, I like that back then, was fun to play. X Anima says, used to roll. That's an iframe move. X Anima says, Sorks are great. First class, I maxed. Arya. Hello, Arya. Says, oh my god, what language? Thailand. Apparently, I didn't, for some reason, pick English, which I did remember doing English, because most of the game is in English, so unless I missed an option somewhere to change the game, audio to English, because, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to well, at least there's subtitles, so maybe it's on the client. I gotta go back to the client, change the language there. X Anima says you're still in it, just a little more. Eric says level 65 zones. How far behind am I in chat, you guys? Sorry, but I'll try and catch up to you guys as much as I can in chat. For those of you just watching the stream for the first time, I usually talk a lot to the folks in chat, then I'll move on. Eric says level 65 zones actually the region you are now later. Okay, so I do come back to the zone. That's good to know. Thank you. X Anima says the AI in this, they will call friends, and in many cases they do have leash ranges when they're reset. Arya says poor Anya. Spoiler. X Anima says dude, there's a dungeon with blood fountains and corpses everywhere later. Oh, I like that. That's gonna be good. X Anima says gear can't save you in this game. You have to get the timing down. Awesome, awesome. Alright guys, I think I've caught up with the chat. Let's go ahead and move this along, alright? If you guys got any questions, anything you want to say, put it in there. I like talking to you guys. I'll read out your chat. Hi there, you must be Jeremy Adrian. Yes, this little one has been telling me all about you. She says, you're going to join the Valkyrion Federation as soon as possible. To leave the island. Oh, I'm being rude. I'm Payson. So this is like the pug character, which is pretty interesting. Great to have you aboard. Let's see, the first order is to help you with the anti-argon devices. Okay, so I have to get rid of those things, right? Or talk to Anya first. I'll go talk to Anya first and pick up a new skill on the way. What do we have now? Yes, more skills. Good, good, good. Whirlwind 1. Slayers are all about AoE DPS, right? And combo attack too. So let's give Whirlwind a shot. Well, it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting the, the spin on static spin, but we'll see that in action later. It's not my father, Tera, in the sword tree. I hope you find my friends before we go to sleep. It's okay. I know shortcut. Come find me when you're done. I will. So now let's go get the argon detectors or whatever. These things. They're lined up everywhere, you guys. Like, it's all over this ramp heading into this village. So I guess it's good, especially when a game just launched. If there's so many people, then yeah, I guess it can be annoying while you're waiting for things to respawn and whatever, right? So I'd rather have a surplus here. Okay, so that's done. Let's go to the Valkyrion Federation post. Just up here, there's an icon on the minimap, flight manager. So I suppose that's how you quick travel or travel from zone to zone in Tera. And this is what I'm looking at. This is the flight manager, apparently. But there is no person to talk to here. Anya is nowhere to be found. Oh, what? Oh, okay. So that's the free mount that they're giving out, guys. For those of you starting over in Tera, Southeast Asia, if you go to the If you go to the Facebook page, you can get the code for that, but it's only for one character on your account, though. I haven't claimed mine yet because I was just kind of figuring out when I was going to do it, I suppose. So merchants and bankers. Let me just see if the merchant is anything that is beneficial for my guy right now. This looks like crafting equipment. A catalyst used to enchant gear. Wow, so you can actually start enchanting even before you hit level 10, because it says there gear meant for level 1 to 64 content. So I'm not going to touch any of this yet. I'm just going to play the game naturally, and over time, you know, pick up some of these things along the way. Let's go talk to Dougal. It's true that we are part of the Federation military, but we're mainly out here to provide security for the researchers. Okay. To restore nature, good to see you again. I don't suspect they got very far, and we're talking about the kids and everybody else from the village. To the other end of the bridge is still Argon territory, and it's not safe for civilians yet. Rewards for completing this is a new weapon, new gear, a good set. Let's go ahead and do that. Sweet. So we've got all these new stuff in our inventory. Let's go ahead and put them on. Aye. Alright, let's see. Level 17, level 9. Yeah, it doesn't have that whole comparison chart. You know, when you hover over things, like it'll tell you green arrow. I know it's pretty lazy, and it's for people that are doing things quickly. I would love to have that, honestly. 7, 3. Yeah, I'm decked out. Good. Next. Before you go, Eamon left a note for you. Here you go. Open the inventory and read the note. Anya insisted on living as soon as she got here. She says that the other children are in danger and that she's the only one who can save them. I have gathered all the guardians available and we are escorting her to Tiaran. Man, all of that escort for one kid. Incredible. Okay. Do what you have to do and may the gods be with you is my final message to this guy who I don't think is going to make it. Alright, let's go on down and continue the adventurer. In the meantime, I'm going to check in the chat real quick. I see that moving along. Okay, where are we in chat? X-Animus says, no, Rayan Vok. Sorry if I get it wrong. Rayan? I'm going to call you Rayan. It says, the font in the quest tab is so small. Yeah, it is pretty small, but I did see an option to increase the UI scale. Let me just show you guys that real quick. So under UI settings, you can actually scale that up if you want to. Right here, scale elements, scale all UI. So it's around 80 right now. I can just move that up to about, let's just put it to 90. So that's a little bigger, and I hope that translates to the quest dialogue as well. Because I'm using a pretty large monitor here, so scaling it up is actually a good idea. Thanks for bringing that up. Rugner says the bears are like, I'm blue da bud. That reminds me of the Blue song. Okay, where are we? X-Animus says, not controversial, every other claim to action combat has soft locks. Which is a good point, just generally speaking, because having a channel like this, I wake up every morning and I read comments, right? And out of the last year or so of covering Asian MMORPGs, this year, 2018, is the year that I played the most Asian MMORPGs here on my channel. And, you know, I've seen the feedback, I've seen the comments. Black Desert Online is way above there in terms of the conversation clout when it comes to combat. For me, the comparison comes down to when you take something out of a game, how does the game affected by that? Is it a better game or a worse game? When you take the combat system out of Black Desert Online, what do you got? Is it decent enough to survive if it didn't have that sort of action combat out of that? For Tera, if you take the action combat out of Tera, what do you get? Is the story good enough? Is the story here better than video, even though story is not a big thing for Asian MMOs? What's the PvP like, you know, for both games? So while the combat system is going to be generating the most amount of conversation in terms of why people love the style of the game, or what makes the game fun for them. Oh, what happened to my volume? Oh, there we go. It's always interesting to see the other aspects of the game too, but when it comes down to the conversation of combat, the thing that I see the most is, for BDO at least, if you take the combat system out of Black Desert Online, a lot of people don't believe that BDO would be a decent game, because without it, the only other saving grace for BDO is the graphics, and you could make some sweet looking characters and stuff like that. Tera, on the other hand, I need to play until the end game, for me at least personally, to have an opinion, but other people are saying that there's much more to Tera than just a combat system, so I'm interested to see that. Alright, let's check in chat some more. Rayan says, you can change the channel though. Change the channel. You talking about this one? Yes. I am on a high channel right now. There's 18 channels. That's a lot of channels. What's up with that? Okay, cool. I see a bunch of things at the bottom here too. I guess this is a good time to segue into some of these other stuff. What is this? Event. So we have the accumulated login event. What is this? Ah, alright, so here we go. November, you get a bunch of freebies, right? I can't claim it though. I guess I'll start tomorrow, I suppose, when it resets. So I can't claim this one. What else did we have? Character event. It's a bunch of events. Oh, no, that one was up here. So this is a level up event, reach level 5, check reward. Oh, so this is how it works. So yeah, you do get all these rewards, stuffy stuff. I just opened that, and I have a writing skill, a tuxedo cat, and a what? A tuxedo cat for 14 days. Use this mount to learn how to summon a tuxedo cat with a movement speed of 280. It restores your HP and MP. Okay, so it's kind of like the BDO thing, right? They give you stuff away for 7 days. Here's a whatever for 7 days. So that's a cat. I just used it. Now I need to figure out how to summon my mount here. It's under passive, I suppose. I got more here. Overhand strike. That's under 5. And what's the other one? Heart thrust 1. Let's go learn all that stuff. We got passive here. Whirlwind intensity. Good. Learning skills cost money, so I'm not just like clicking stuff here for free. And under right, I've got the tuxedo cat. I'm gonna put that in my. Let's put it under E. Okay. Oh my god. I've played so many MMOs. I've had a lot of different mounts, but this is the first. I'm riding a cat. Here, I need to get rid of my UI. Let's find out how to do that. You guys need to see this. Shortcut tree, how to get rid of the UI. Oh, it just meowed at me too. Hide UI, Control Z. Alright, Control Z. There we go. So that's the mount that I'm on right now. It's a kitty cat with what am I riding? It's like a sushi. It looks like a sushi for those of you that know your sushi. That is an egg on rice and seaweed. What the hell? Well, I've got 14 days to have with this cat, so might as well use it now for the extra movement speed. Alright, let's go talk to Bertel. You shouldn't be here, it's too dangerous. Did you see Anya, the little girl? A little girl? There was a little girl with those guardians that came through. No offense, but we're all seasoned soldiers and you're a novice slayer. What makes you think you'll make it through? Because... yeah, I hate it when MMOs do that. Okay, so what do we got? Some new rings, level 9 and above. Another new ring, that's 2. And the next quest is to take a flare gun. If you need help getting out, send up a flare. If there's any of us left, we'll come running. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna not use that, but we're heading into the temple of the oh, cutscene. It's a nice looking tree. Oh, what? Something just died right in the middle of me. There's gold on the ground. Let's see if I can pick up other people's gold. I actually can. I don't know who dropped that gold, but I was able to pick it up. Where am I heading to? I'm going to have to kill some Argon soldiers here, so let's get straight to it. Wham! You actually see the entire... oh, combo. Oh, I missed it. I had a combo pop up for spacebar, so I'm going to have to pay more attention to that now. Okay, so that one's down. Okay, let's do better. This is a good challenge to actually improve, like, my combat skills here in game. Wham! Spacebar! Wham! There we go. Alright, now I'm getting some rhythm to the combat. It definitely gets better the more skills you get, and once you unlock some of these combos too. Okay, so I had to abort my combo there, or I had to abort my skill, because of the timing of that guy's attack. Boom, shakalaka, baby. Now, okay, let's get out here. Ask Anya. So here's Anya. Except that's not Anya, that's a dead body here. What happened? Those Federation soldiers charged in to help us, but Carlotti, she was wounded badly. I don't have any medical training, so I couldn't stop the bleeding. Stay with me, damn it. We're doing alright, holding formation, then Anya ran ahead of us. Okay, so she took off, and I'm gonna go and get her back, I suppose. So far, what I do appreciate is, oh. Yeah, I'm not sure why that happens. I just get tapped out real quick. Here, hang on. Just give me a sec. What is going on? Is the stream working okay for you guys? Because I can't see my dashboard now. No, don't do this to me. It was raining very heavily here in Malaysia earlier, so if there's any internet issues, obviously tonight's the night. The night I come back to stream is when we're gonna have some issues. Typical. Oh, I dodged too early. Too early again. Now the interesting thing is, because there's going to be lots of variation or different style of enemies, you don't necessarily, like, if you come across an enemy for the first time, you obviously don't know what their skill set is like what's the enemy's rotation, right? So I don't think I fought this one before. So once you kill your first one, and then you'll realize, oh, okay, so this guy has this skill. So I can only imagine, like, in endgame areas or in dungeons, it could be pretty fun, because at least from oops, what did I press? From an outsider's perspective, like, if you go into a dungeon and, like, nobody can slack off. Like, you can tell immediately if a person's not pulling their weight because they're getting hit all the time, right? Whereas, I suppose with a combat system like this, when everybody has to be reactive and proactive at the same time, you can see just who is actually here paying attention and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool about the combat system. In comparison, at least for me, like, early levels of BDO, before the remastered, it's like, I could close my eyes and play the game, because it's so simple. You know, you kill things in BDO so freaking easy. So far, that's not the case here in Tera, which is another good point. I'm not gonna make it. If you hurry, Eamon's not far ahead. You can catch up. The Argons, don't let them change me. Take care of it, okay? I don't want to die. Man, pretty deep stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put the flare gun here or something like that, right? Press the I, open the inventory, and right-click the flare gun. Okay. I always liked you. Sorry, I don't even know who you are. You've got the makings of a real hero. You better get going. Okay, I will catch up to Anya. And I am level 10. This is the first MMO in a long time in this calendar year that I reached level 10 in the first live stream. It's been a while. So leveling is pretty fast. You guys can see that. I wonder if it's because of this is a Southeast Asian server and we're catching up in terms of content. Now we got to catch up to the other console versions. Now we got to catch up to the NA versions and stuff like that. So they're just making us get to the end game quicker, I suppose. I don't know. I don't want to speculate because I'm not familiar with what's going on in Tera right now. Headlong Rush 1, this is the next skill. That's going to be my level 6. Sweet. As for passive, we're going to be upgrading the knockdown boost. Good. I'm liking it so far. I'm liking it. Even though the story's in Thai, I'm going to... Thai. I keep getting that mixed up. Even though it's in Thai, I'm going to give it a pass on that one. Because I'm pretty sure I missed the option to change the client to English. So let's open the gate and let's head inside. Go to the Temple of the Tree. Alright, here we go. So that's Zozo without Anya. So this is going to be interesting. So before I go in though, I just want to catch up with chat real quick. So my, unfortunately, my restream chat is the one that's not working. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to close that and open it again. So bear with me for a sec. And in the meantime, I'll just check the chat on YouTube itself. Where are we? Ruger says, I don't know why, but whenever you say Thailand, I hear it as Thailand. Because it's actually Thailand. With the TH, it's just I struggle with H in some words and letters. So, I mean, that's all me, but yeah, sometimes I say Thailand, sometimes I say Thailand. But as long as you know where the country is, that's good. X-Animus says, Berserkers do the spin. He's pronouncing it as TH rather than T. Ruger says, oh. Raven says you can change the channel. Yeah, I read that already. XM says PvP in Tera is considered unbalanced at the moment. He says PvP was designed around team play, whereas many PvPers prefer to be solo heroes. Isn't that the case with most MMOs? X-Animus says one class to kill them all, which doesn't work in Tera. Damn, they gave you guys a lot of stuff. Boy, you look so manly now. Ruger says, poor cat. We got Abby Hop in chat. Hello, Abby Hop. Or Ivy Hop, sorry. He says, finally get to see a stream. Oh, a newcomer to the stream. Welcome, Ivy Hop. Yeah, I mean, Friday nights are usually on Twitch for me, but it's been a month since my Maple Story 2 stream on YouTube, so we have a new MMO launch. This one's Tera for Asia, even though it's been around for a long time, but I decided to stream tonight. X-Animus says jobs have a timer for ownership, so drop remains for a bit after ownership expires. That's good to know. X-Animus says, and you can make your own combos with most of the base classes. Ruger says the good thing about the combos is that you only have to include the combo starters on your hotbar. Alright, so that means I have all these things for nothing then. Combo attack too. I'll just move that up there for the time being. But yeah, that's good, because I did notice that. Oh, never mind. That's my left click already. I did notice that the spacebar thing automatically comes up, so I don't have to do anything else with that. So that's pretty cool. We have X-Animus saying BAMs. What does BAM stand for? Like, because I've been covering Tera for a while now, and you know, in their press releases, they always talk about BAM, big action or something, badass monsters or something like that. I know the marketing has always revolved around BAM, but I don't actually know what it stands for, because there's like a couple of things that they use the BAM for. And X-Animus says, no, leveling is just fast now, which is great, I suppose, because in Aeon, I've been playing Aeon, like I told you guys, Aeon 6.0 leveling is also incredibly fast. X-Animus says, it used to be a lot slower, but after several revamps, you can max level in a week. Oh, that's cool. That's good news. We got Lord Midichlorian in chat. Hello, Lord Midichlorian. He says, hello, what class are you playing? I'm playing the Slayer class. I had a hard time deciding which one I want to do, and because you have all these gender locking and, you know, race gating and stuff, I just went for the Slayer. I really don't mind the melee playstyle, because I strongly believe personally. Oh, hang on.
แม้แต่พลังของเทพธิดาก็จบสิ้นแล้วสินะตอนนี้ไม่มีอะไรหยุดข้าได้
Okay, the translation here. So he's kidnapped Anya, and he's using. I'm sorry, guys. The little screen there just reminded me of a. Never mind. All right, we got separated from the rest of the Guardians. Anya said the other children were in here. Alright, so he's taking out a heart and putting it into the temple or something. So let's go stop this guy. But yeah, Lord Midichlorian, I am playing a Slayer. Melee, I don't mind melee at all. I like melee. Oh, in order to increase camera distance more, go to options game. What? And you're telling me this now while you're spawning all your monsters in game? But yeah, I can zoom out some more, which is always nice. Yeah, you know, I'll do that later, because there we go. Maximum camera distance 73. Let's do 80. Let's see what that's like. Alright. Okay, let's go. Easy peasy. Well, let's try the new dash skill. Well, I was expecting an attack at the end of it, but there wasn't one, so it's just basically a gap closer, I suppose. But yeah, those new combos are sick. I like it. And you can just run over these HP recovery modes. The thing that'll make it cooler is that you just have to run over it and not have to press the F key to pick it up. But it trains you. It really trains you. Conditioning is the word, I suppose. It's kind of comparable to like the first time I played BDO, and for those of you that were there when that happened. Oh, lock strongbox. Did I just see that? Requires a strongbox key to open. It contains various consumable items, including 100% XP boost, crystal binds, gems, and consumable items. So drop box if start dropping. This one's for level 1 to 22. So I suppose when you get to different levels, like so you'll have a level 30 to 40 lockbox, and then so on and so forth. I'm just gonna guess because I'm not too sure myself. Yeah. So those of you guys in chat right now that play Tera. What is your opinion of the cash store and microtransactions in Tera? Do you guys think it's pay to win? Those of you that are longtime players, how fair is the monetization here? And is there content that you ever paid for? Because for as long as I remember, Tera's content updates have always been free. So I'm guessing the way that they kind of make money is through all these log boxes and other microtransaction stuff. So. Okay, so I've got rid of all 6 of these sentinels, and I'm waiting for the big baddie. Oh! Well, hello there, Argon Wrath. Let's dance. Oh, out of the way. Yeah. I still took damage, though. Maybe it's a vicinity thing. I want to get out of that. Wham! Haha! I'm getting good at this. This is good. Alright, the Argons and their mysterious allies are trying to complete the Mysterium research. That means they know all about the Solar Tree. There must be an Argon spy in the Valkion Federation. Listen, you have to get going and save the children on your own. The spy has to be my priority. Okay, you get the spy, I'll get the kids. And, we'll do this together. So up and up and up we go. Alright, defeat the Argon Predator. Oh, it's the same bugger that attacked me at the village. This one gave me a hard time. Alright, so this is gonna be a challenge. Because I do know he's got health bar times 10, so I gotta get rid of 9 different colors before I finally get to attack him and kill him for good. I haven't got anything like food buffs or anything, so I'm just gonna go and start killing stuff. Okay, he's seen me. What up? Fight to the death! To the death! Oh shit. Heal. I got stronger. He got stronger too. But I'm no longer the pushover at the village. Alright, for some reason he hasn't turned his head yet. Okay, there we go. So as long as I turn, he doesn't see me. Oh, the Argon Predator is up to something. Summons an Argon Spike. The Argon Spike pulls you into the Argon... Oh, okay, so I have to get... alright. Good to know. How do I break out of this? I see someone talking. Anya, she's giving me my life. Okay, so Anya just saved me there. She was kind of behind me. Are we still in 8? Yep, we're still in 8. Overhand strike, get out of the way. There we go. Let's do some AoE chains. Overhand strike, get out of the way. We're down to 5 now. A little bit more now. A little bit more. Come on. One more combo before I go. Nope, not gonna make it. Okay, let's do a quick knockdown. Overhand strike. He got out of the way. So enemies also react to you in a pretty fun way, which is good. It sort of makes it feel like a fair... Whoa! Did I do that? That was sick. Nice. I'm feeling like a combination, even though Tera has been around for a long time, all the games that I played this year that has a similar combat system, Dauntless, think of Dauntless, and other heavy attacks games like For Honor maybe, you know, when it comes to, I suppose, delicately picking and choosing. Oh, we did it. So we got loot on the ground. What is this? Lucky Clever Earring. I'm just gonna pick everything up. It's my loot. And here's another lockbox. Wonder Ring. Lots of rings. How many fingers do I have? Can I put them all on my fingers? You know, I can use for 2. So it raises MP. This one raises HP. MP, HP. Yeah. Okay, we'll sort that out later. Let's go and free Anya first. Hang in there, child. I've got you. Well, at least I showed some emotion there. Like a lot of MMOs will just have me being passive. So, wow, I really care about this Anya kid, I suppose. My heart sees you always. So she dies, I suppose. Every time you try to remove Anya from the dream chamber, the screen shakes, I suppose. Oh, here comes Dougal. Oh no, I'm sorry. I came back as fast as I could. I'm sorry. It looks like Anya was trying to protect you, but the only way she could do that was to become one with Tiaran. Alright, so she didn't really die. I guess she just... What's the word I'm looking for? Fused herself with the tree, I suppose? At least she's alive somewhat. I share your pain, but there's still work to do. There's a traitor in the Federation, and since you are here, I know... Well, come with me. Oh, look at that. They put a picture of Anya there. I suppose they want me to feel some sort of attachment for Anya and her demon bear, Zozo. Okay, we're out of that. That was fun, though. That sort of boss fight, I really like. I really enjoyed it. So, if the main story in Tera is all about that, where you progress through some maybe arbitrary questing in the zones, and then the main story leads up to quests like that, and your dungeon boss fights are like that, then this is something that I would enjoy, for sure. Let's go and talk to this guy here for the children. Thank you. Your bravery and swift action turned an impending disaster into a victory. And to think, this morning you were just a novice slayer volunteering to help collect bank samples. You know, I think I see now what Anya saw in you. You are destined for greatness. Now, you listen to me. You did all you could. The village is still here. She may be sleeping, but she's alive. I told you. And she'll probably live as long as Tiaran does, which is the tree. So all the children will. Maybe one day the Mysterium will discover a way to wake them up. Alright. New sword, new clothes, and more XP. I should hit level 11 now, I think. Yep, there we go. So let's pick up the next part of the quest. Invited to Velika, I assume to join the Federation. What do you think of that? I suppose it's a good start. Well, I think you should go. You're obviously competent, and you're proving your heroism. The Valkyrie Federation could use a dozen more like you. Thank you. What? Gathering samples and fetching jars? No, you're built for more than that. So, I'm gonna get more stuff here. Tier 1 feedstock. More gear enchantment, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna enchant my gear now or stuff like that. I don't know. So before I talk to Eamon and move the story along to, I'm level 11 already, so I'm probably going to get out of this island and let's see, where are we going? Arcadia, maybe? It's the only level 10 to 25 zone that I see. Yeah, it looks like it's Arcadia next. So before I move on there, I'm going to check in on chat. What are you guys saying in chat, y'all? Where did I last stop? IB Hop says, watch your videos for a while, but I haven't been doing work, so I haven't. But I have been doing work, so I haven't had time to watch. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate the support as always. Yeah, for videos, here's the thing. Last month I discovered a new video editor that works so much better than the one that I had because it uses my GPU, my graphics card, to render. So I've been able to make a lot of videos out. So in October, I put out the most videos I've ever put out. 19 videos in October. That's the most I've ever done in any month since I started YouTube. So November is looking like that as well. So you should see a lot more videos. And don't worry about watching them late, because a lot of my reviews are built to last, I suppose. If I'm allowed to say that. I make them with longevity in mind. So it's always a fun watch, but they go up to like 25 to 30 minutes, so it's a long watch. Lord Midichlorian says, making your own combos is the thing I would make Blast Online... wait, no. Making your own combos is the thing I think would make Blast Online's combat more awesome. That's an interesting thought. How's Blast Online? Have you guys... how many of you guys checked out Blast Online since it went free to play? Did anybody jump back in? Axe Animus says, big-ass monsters. Alright, so that's what the BAM stands for in Tera's marketing. Lord Maker says, okay, thanks, I played Berserkers and I dislike the combat with that class. Yeah, the good thing, like I've noticed in the early parts, was that there's a lot of classes to pick from. So if you're unhappy or unsatisfied with one, I would go check out the other one too. For me, I really wanted to do the Valkyrie, but I do have other character slots, so I may just, make one and check it out. Axe Animus says, you need training. There's a healer class called a Mystic that drops orbs for HP and MP recovery that I have to pick up. That's cool. So all those orbs around the landscape, that wasn't like from the monsters or whatever. Those were from the Mystics. Or Mystics can also do them, which is pretty cool. X Animus says, not pay to win in North America. Southeast Asia has their own publisher, which it does have a difference, obviously, in terms of what they put out. X Animus says, costumes is how they make money. Lord Midichlorian says, I've only played briefly a couple of times. First, some years ago, when the start was a different area, and a few months ago, I never looked at the store. So let's go ahead and look at the store. Let's do that together, shall we? Oh, hang on, social. I have a parcel post. Okay, I got mail. Let me just check that real quick. Let's see what... let me put on all this stuff. Let's see, that's a better weapon, some better clothes. Alright, a GM has sent me something. Success. Tera Online. Oh, thank God. Okay, we got translations in there. Congratulations. You can success online 45 minutes. Please get reward from this mail. Next mission is 180 minute. Good luck. Enclosed items. Village Atlas. What does this do? A travel guidebook. Used to teleport to any city, town, and... Wow, that's a sweet item. Give me that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. That's a pretty sweet deal. So it works like a teleport, I suppose. It could take me anywhere in the world. But I can't use that now. Fair enough. What else we got? Valkian Federation. You completed My Little Prince. Here's your reward. Keep up the good work. Some potions. It's cool. I like being given free stuff just for playing the game. That's always a nice thing. And I did mention that everyone is playing on C right now. You do get a free dragon mount, right? You just go to their Facebook page and look for the dragon code. You do get a mount. Alright, now what was I going to say? We're going to open the store, right? Let's go and do that. Okay. I guess that doesn't do it. Tera Store. Let's check out the store. Best items are Tera memberships for 30 days that cost about 4,000 P. I'm not sure what the P is. Points, I suppose. And because it's Southeast Asia, I don't know, and I should have looked whether about the currency that it uses. But if I'm not mistaken, it's probably going to be USD. We have a starter pack, which does have what inside? Doesn't really say. But you've got the Legendary Phoenix Gacha. This looks like mounts. So let's go ahead and check them out by category here. So membership, haircut promo coupons, wardrobe expansion, inventory expansion, bank expansions, server character slot extension. So you do have character slot restrictions. Fashion, I bet it's going to be pretty popular. Costume boxes. School uniforms. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Wings. Wings are pretty popular. What? Writ giant syringe. For what? What are the syringes for? Cute little eye patches. So yeah, that's basically it. Pets and mounts. I mean, your pets and stuff do have, like, I did see, like, the cat that I got, you know, it does give you some stat bonuses or heals to, but it's not like it's a big deal. Doesn't play as an important role as BDO's pets, BDO's mounts and pets does, I suppose. That's it. That's all the store has. No gear, nothing. And that's the XP boost for 7 days. That's it. That's what the store is. Right, let's move on. Tera will recover, but it'll take time. I just hope I live long enough to see those children laughing and playing in the sunlight again. Alright, you're not sure about leaving? What? You want to stay here with maybe 50 people on this tiny island? Obviously not. Listen, the Argons you saw here are hardly the worst of it. They definitely need your skills. I know you'll make us proud if you just get us out there. Okay. I'll join the Federation. This is a good way for me to, I guess, learn more about the story too. Glad to hear it. Welcome. Other than you, there are only a handful of people in the Federation I can really trust. Between you and me, there's a spy, which you already said, and it was your job to find out who it was, but incompetence, y'all. Here's the trick. I need you to pretend you're one of the recruits from Island of Dawn. I need you to pretend you've never heard of anything on this island. So I'm gonna be the bait, I suppose, for the new spy. Alright, where are we going?
ถึงแม้เทียรันเนียจะกลับมาสงบสุขได้อีกครั้งแต่การคุกคามของอาร์กอนนั้นยังคงอยู่ดูเกิลได้รวบรวมผู้พิทักษ์เพื่อขับไล่อาร์กอนออกไปผู้พิทักษ์ได้ตกลงเข้าร่วมกับพันธมิตรโดยไม่เปิดเผยตัวตนที่แท้จริงของตัวเอง
Alright, so the Argons assaulted a tree, didn't work. But now it's a full-scale Argon assault in the rest of this Tera world, I suppose, and we're now banding together to push them back. It's just a summary, I suppose, of what I've just read there in the subtitles. Alright, let's go. Excellent, I knew you'd come around. I took the liberty of drawing up some papers for you, corroborating our story. You're now a raw recruit reporting for duty. Good. Let's go talk to Ouroboros. Before that, I'm going to sell some items real quick. Sell... Alright, right-click stuff, does it automatically? Yep, it does. Just keeping my inventory clean because I'm probably not going to spend money in this game, so I don't feel like I need to, sort button. Any game that has an auto-sort function in your inventory, thumbs up. Always thumbs up. Alright, Orbelius. Okay, the Valkion Federation uses Pegasi. I guess it's plural for Pegasus to travel long distances where walking might not be an option. So I guess this is the fast travel tutorial, maybe? Ever ridden a Pegasus before? Nothing to it at all. Finish up any business you have here, then come to me. Yeah, I think I'm done here. For the tutorial area, at least, like, there's no side quest at the moment, so there's no other NPCs offering sort of quests. You know, for you to go do. Oh, look, we have a brawler over there, so that's what the brawler looks like. That's actually pretty fun. Asians and our street fights. Yeah, I can't wait to jump into a dungeon. Alright, so I'm done here. Let's see. Talk to Orbelius and click on the travel button, open a map, and choose Velika. Oh, there we go again. Travel Velika. Oh wow, we're going pretty far. I thought we were going to Arcadia, but 10 silver. Let's go. Nice. I thought that was a glitch, but it's actually the other player's Pegasus in front of me. There's two of us here. Alright, cool. I mean, it looks decent. Honestly, I mean, it kind of built for consoles. This just screams console graphics to me because it doesn't have that sort of a, I suppose that very highly textured graphics of the environment, you know, clothing textures, weapon textures, and stuff like that. But it's also, in terms of Tera's graphics, you know, when you look at the reflections on items like metals and the swords, it's not as plasticky as some games like Revelation Online, for example, where if you go on the highest graphic settings, you'll see the reflection is just so poor. My god, what am I doing? Traveling to hyperspace? That definitely felt like some hyperspace travel shit, just to move from one map to the other. I'm getting Bless Online flashbacks too. Like, you know, how when you ride the dragon in Bless Online, it shows you. But the difference between Bless and Tera, no fucking optimization issues, baby. This has been pretty smooth so far. And of course, Tera was here first, so in case there are any blessed people coming here to give me shit. I see a super quiz bowl over there on the minimap. I have no idea what that is. A super quiz bowl. What is that, like a mini game or something? Oh wow, look at this. It doesn't have the cluster of, you know, assets that BDO loves to do, which is just clutter everything in a town or zone with scripted NPCs and stuff like that. I haven't seen anything yet, or maybe because it's loading and we're gonna have some of those pop-ins happening really soon. So this is what characters look like while we're loading in. It's just like gray paper. Okay, here we are in the town of Villi Geow. Let's wait for Torius to load up. Meantime, let's check it in chat. X-Animus says, open up the store and go to fashion. Tons. Lord Midichlorian says, I usually don't look at the cash shops. And Ruger says, I guess we just have to wait and SEA. Clever. X-Animus says, Lord Midichlorian says, wait. And Seat Ibiza. That's, excuse me, Spain. You have 10 fingers. X-Animus says, dungeon boss fights are harder, which is great. I look forward to that. Open world BAMs up to a certain level are easy though, so I guess it's sort of not for soloing like dungeons and stuff. Like, you know how other games will have you solo dungeons, grind your XP to a certain point, and you know all these elite monsters do play a part. So I guess I'm not sure if Tera's that sort of game where you at a certain level, if you get blocked, you know, then you XP wise that is, then you got to go in the landscape and grind some elite bosses. Is Tera that sort of game? I don't know. X-Animus says it was not built for consoles. It's an old engine, Unreal 3, which runs well on consoles. I suppose is the point that I'm getting at, because of the style and the system, the combat system, the UI, and things like that. And honestly, I think most action combat MMOs, they do have a great advantage if they go consoles. They really do. And it's a market that works. Most MMOs that are on console now have that extra edge over MMOs that are not. And I say this, even games like Guild Wars 2, even though Guild Wars 2 is sort of a game that is kind of on the cusp when it comes to the combat system, because it's not your traditional sort of tap targeting, the old style. It's also pretty fluid, but it's really missing out by not being on consoles, you know? So that's another discussion that I've already went into with a separate video, but I'll revisit that in the future. X-Animus says you can solo dungeons, but like you already know, you need to know how the boss fight first. Yeah, pretty standard there, I suppose. Okay, let's go talk to Troyus. What do you got? I don't have you on the list. Can I see your papers? Ah, Captain Dugan speaks highly of you. Very well then. Welcome to Villi Geow. I'm Troyus, the Federation Legate. My job is to orient new recruits and point to the HQ. Yes, let's do that. Are you always running out of space for the items you acquire in your travels? Sick of interrupting your adventures to organize your inventory? If so, I've got good news for you. Getty from Freedom Plaza has the solution. Let me guess, the bank. No, it's your inventory expansion. That's right, free. Oh, good, good, good. So they also do that kind of stuff where they do give you inventory slot expansions for free and stuff like that. That's good. Blade and Soul does it. BDO does it. Even Bless does it, I think. Most of your Korean games do it. Ah, I forgot my cat. Damn it. I'm getting some stutters here in the main city. I don't know if that's down to player population or not. Am I going? No, I'm going the wrong way. So I'm on my cat. Oh, okay. I'm starting to see the other unique. There's a car up there. Somebody's got a car, but you do start to see. Ooh, this is a city teleportal. You can move faster around the city by using this. It's like a way shrine or a waypoint. There we go. So where am I going to? Freedom Plaza. Freedom Plaza, please. For 5 silver. I mean, this is just the lazy man's way of doing it. I should have rode on my cat, just so I could see more of the city. Yeah, I think I should have stuck on my cat. If the loading's gonna be that long just to head to one part of the city, then damn it. Oh, I'd better not hang here or crash here. That would suck. Alright, meantime, while waiting for that to load, let's check in the chat a little bit. XNM says every MMO that goes console it works. Extra cash. Absolutely. Extra cash and access to, you know, more of the player base. Yeah, so this is where Tera shows its age somewhat, because that's what it looks like on the highest graphic settings for some of these, you know, architecture buildings and stuff. Like, you can't really see the, you know, you can just look at that for texture, and it's kind of bland. But oh well, let's hope it gets like a graphic revamp someday, like a Tera remaster, right? Because most MMOs. Did you guys know? I'm not sure how many of you guys know this, but Black Desert Online has won the 2018 Game of the Year, MMORPG of the Year award, Thailand, because they had their Thailand Game Convention Show award or whatever a couple of days ago, and BDO won MM of the Year because of the remastered and all that stuff. So, how many other MMOs, Asian MMOs out there, are thinking about a remaster or can afford a remaster? All right, so here's Getty. Expend inventory trick. Hey there! Do you find yourself shoving items into your backpack long after it's full? Yeah, I don't want to... Just give me the damn thing. And just to make sure right now I've got 15 slots. So let's go ahead and give you that. Okay, next up, join the ranks. Need more inventory slots. I'm sorry to say that they are not free anymore. Okay, I'm probably going to get that sometime later anyway, so you come to me anytime if you need more inventory. Oh, I definitely will. So let me go ahead and expand my inventory, so it's going to cost 15 silver there, and I do have 50, so hey. Can I do it again? I can, but it's going to incrementally increase in price, so it's going to cost me more. Alright, let's go report to Urilla at the Valkion Federation issue. So this is pretty cool. That is the mini card that I saw, and it has the Eileen logo on it and everything. What the hell, man? That's like a giant chick. For a moment, I thought that was like a chocobo, but it's not. And yeah, quite a few variation of mounts available in game. I'll probably be using my dragon really when I get that, because that's a flying mount. That person is standing on a piggy bank. No, it's on a... So I've got the cat, she's got the pig, and hers just not a sushi that she's sitting on. It's just like some whatever. Mine's a sushi for sure. It does appear that you can have those icons right beside your name too, like you know how you do maybe in BDO has that as well, where you can upload your little icon for your guild or whatever. So that's something you could do. What? There we go. German Adrian, what does that sound familiar? Oh, right, you're one of the recruits from the island. I was just looking at your paperwork. Go ahead. You can report to the commander. Let's go. Alright, so this is the commander's room, huh? Can't see anything. Get off my... Alright, before I talk to this guy, I'm going to check out chat real quick. I see that moving. Where did we stop? Animus says inventory expansion should be free all the way to the max, and he says the bank tabs is where you might they might get you. Probably, I suppose. Yeah, at the moment I don't have all those any super cool stuff to use for you know, my character or whatever, so I'm gonna probably toss a bunch of stuff in my bank. Tom, we got Tom in chat. Says, "Yo, Mary do, Tom. Good morning to you." Ryan says, "What are you drinking?" Hello, Ryan Wolf. I'm drinking coffee as usual. It's my only stream drink. Tom says, except at one time in New Year's Eve. This year, yeah, New Year's Eve 2018, I was having wine while... This is a true story. I was having wine while playing through the World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King expansion. And during that stream, somebody reported the stream because I was apparently doing something inappropriate, which is drinking alcohol while streaming. And YouTube demonetized the video, demonetized the stream because I was drinking, and somebody reported that. What? So yeah, that's a true story. For those of you that were there on New Year's Eve watching that WoW stream, you guys will remember that. X-Animus says flat textures, bad norm, super awesome. One of their modelers posted them. Their modelers being BHS. X-Animus says guild icon. Oh yes, those things beside the player names. Those are guild icons. So I'm not gonna start a guild. I'll probably join one, unlike the BDO one. The BDO one, I started my own guild. Here, I'm just gonna join one. Alright. Oh, I can't see him. I can't even target the guy. There we go. Nope, that's Samael, who's another demon. What the heck? So I just ran in, I've lost control of my character because apparently the server is disconnected. Ay caramba. And I can't click on anything. Alright, I hit enter there, so that worked. Alright, so that was basically a DC, but I'm still connected though, so it's not my internet, it was just Tera. Let's go back in. And warp to hyperspace again. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. I'm just gonna reposition the characters so that my main guy is walking in the middle. I'll probably delete that. But yeah, but this is cool. I really like this. Alright, let's log back in. Checking in on chat. X-Animus says YouTube should change their name to NannyTube. Ryan Wolf with a smiley face. What up, Ryan? You should play Tera. Since you don't play MMOs anymore. You used to play Lotro with me, Ryan. But then he stopped for whatever reason. We got iMoxie. He says, hi, Adrian. Hi, iMoxie. What up, bro? Welcome to the stream. I've only been here, I don't know, an hour and a half now? Yeah, just checking out Tera so far. Southeast Asian server, not bad. Very low pings. I've been having fun with the combat. But I think I made a mistake on the client of not changing my language. So it's in the dialogue and voice cutscenes are in Thailand. Thai. So many soldiers flowed through this building. So many lives and with decisions made here. I have no time for triflings. What do you want? From the island. Right. The Slayer from the island. So, welcome to the Valkian Federation. Your records are sparse, but you pressed the captain, so I'm sending you to the Arcadia province. Oh, we're going to Arcadia anyway. So, let me bring up to... Oh, here we go.
ที่นี่คือศูนย์กลางของทวีปอารูนที่ได้รับการปกป้องจากเบลลิกเมืองหลวงของสหพันธ์วอลเคลอนคอยปกป้องสันติภาพของโลกสหพันธ์วอลเคลอนเป็นการรวมตัวของเผ่าที่รักความยุติธรรมเป็นสหพันธ์ที่สงบสุขจนกระทั่งผู้บุกรุกอันชั่วร้ายอากอนบุกเข้าโจมตีทำให้เกิดวิกฤตครั้งใหญ่ เราทหารได้ลุกขึ้นต่อสู้กับผู้บุกรุกอันชั่วร้ายทหารจำนวนมากจะต้องเดินทางข้ามทวีปไปยังสนามรบอันห่างไกลเพื่อนร่วมอุดมการณ์จำนวนมากถูกส่งไปที่นั่นเวลิก้าได้ตกอยู่ในภัยคุกคามครั้งใหม่เผ่าคนป่าและสัตว์ประหลาดที่เก็บตัวเงียบได้เข้าโจมตีหมู่บ้านอีกครั้งหนึ่งความเสียหายและความทุกข์ทวีคูณเพิ่มขึ้นทุกวันสหพันธ์จึงต้องการพลังของคนหนุ่มสาวอย่างพวกท่านจะเป็นทหารของสหพันธ์เพื่อดูแลความสงบของวาลแครอนหรือไม่ใครจะไปรู้เช่นเอลอนที่พบพันธมิตรจากสงครามและได้รับการยกย่องว่าเป็นวีรบุรุษ
Alright, interesting. So I guess the main antagonists so far for the games are the Argons, I suppose. And you know, unlike other games like Aeon, for example, you have two factions, right? You got the dark faction and the light faction, all that. Tera is just one faction for all their races, so it's easy to have them fight against that Argon enemy. I mean, it does make sense. It's a very simplistic story so far, and even I gotta say, even though like you know. If it wasn't for the subtitles, I'd be struggling, but I gotta say, at least the subtitles and a lot of the quest text so far, the localization for it is okay. I'm able to read it and understand the flow of it. It's just fine. It's not as bad as, say, Blast Online when that the global launch happened. Like, you'd see the translations were pretty horrendous, but not in this case. This is actually pretty okay. So, let's finish this up. So you see, that's... not all front lines in close battle. The Federation needs troops on a variety of fronts as best suits their capabilities. Once you've proven yourself in Arcadia, we could talk about giving you a somewhat more glamorous assignment. Alright, so it's all about me joining this Federation or whatever, and, you know, gaining ranks and stuff like that, so. Humble beginnings, I suppose, for the Tera narrative here. Another cutscene?
ได้ยินว่าพวกนั้นสร้างผลงานที่ยิ่งใหญ่ได้คงกำลังหลงระเริงกับคำชื่นชมต่อไปการทำงานในฐานะสมาชิกสหพันธ์คงต้องเจอกับอันตรายและความลำบากมากขึ้นไปอีกดูเหมือนเป็นคนโง่แต่ว่ามีความกล้ามาก อย่างไรก็ตามเมื่อได้มาเป็นสมาชิกของสหพันธ์แล้วหวังว่าจะไม่ยอมแพ้ง่ายๆจงกลับไปซะเถอะคงจะทนกับกลิ่นเหม็นคาวที่สวนแห่งรุ่งอรุณไม่ไหวแล้ว
Alright, checking in chat real quick. We have Tyler in chat. He says, "Hey Adrian, glad to catch you streaming again, but what up Tyler? Long time no see." Yeah, it's been a while since my last stream. But yeah, just showing you guys that I've jumped into Tera, and on Sunday, this coming Sunday, I'll be jumping into Aeon as well. Show you guys my progress on there, and a couple of vids in between. So, yep. Imoxy says, yeah, the NPC voice is in Thai because Play With C is a Thai company, and they already know the problem and will patch the English voices soon. Yay! So, alright, I was kind of hoping that it was me that did not click English on the launcher or something like that. I don't know. But if they are putting in English voice acting, you know what? I would so love to contribute to voice acting for a localized MMO. I'd be happy to contribute some English voices. If anybody wants to hire me, I'm right here. Send me a mail. I'll do it for cheap, I suppose. Hey, free plug, right? Okay, joining the ranks. You know, I just came from the Island of Dawn, and I don't remember seeing you there. Oh well. All you new recruits look alike to me. Anyway, now listen. Our settlers in Arcadia are in constant danger. They're fed up. No, the Fae are acting up. What is the Fae? Refugees are flooding into Lumbertown, and we can't get supplies or medicine out there fast enough. So I'm gonna go there and help them out, I suppose. Okay, let's do that. I'm now level 12. That was honestly fast, and the amount of times that I've changed my intro gear tonight is also something to note. Let's go. Crescentia needs our help. Oops. There are devas raiding supply lines throughout the arena. That's a nice coincidence because devas in Aeon is what they call their hero characters once they've ascended and gotten their wings. So, interesting. Centurion Nakal is launching counterattack operations from a command post at Bulwark Camp in Oblivion Woods. See what you can do to help him. How do I get there? Is that the thing on your shoulder just an accessory? I don't care if you take the Pegasus or use a scroll or even walk. Well, I have a choice to get help from whoever. So I'll just go to Dougal, I suppose. So let's go ahead and do that. In the meantime, I have some skills here to learn for level 12. Damn it, it keeps doing that. But case your skill button. Retaliate is leap to your feet while attacking your target. You can use the skill only when knocked down. Great, so that's my counter right there. If I get knocked down, I can get back up. What else we got? Drop that down there. Valak's Horn. This is teleport to Velika. Nice. So I do have a port back skill. I'm going to put that as F7 here. Port. Combo attack 2's got an upgrade. Whirlwind 1's got an upgrade. Does more damage. Excellent. So yeah, good. I mean, I'm taking my time with this, obviously, you guys, because you know, it is a stream and I do chill and just talk with chat or whatever. But I would say if you're playing on the, or if you are based in Southeast Asia and you've been playing on the North American servers and you're thinking of starting over, I think leveling here is going to be pretty quick, honestly, even without the XP boosts or whatever. I'm like I said, I'm slowed down because I'm streaming. But if you're not and you just in like 2-3 days want to try and get up there as much as possible to A and B the end game community for North America, Europe, or wherever you're playing versus Southeast Asia, I think you can do it about, like somebody said earlier, a week or so, because the player base is still here. Because it's a fresh server, it's brand new. If you want to sample the server, I think now's the time to do it. So we got a bunch of these stuff. Heroic Oath Gears. So I'm not really sure what these are. Weight Pendulum. Enchanting material, there we go. And these cost about 3,000 of those sort of icon things here. So a lot of Ballycurum credits, there we go. So that's the name I was looking for. A lot of currency that I need to get used to as well. So let's go talk to Dougal real quick. I'm Commander Sage's right-hand man. While he's running the Federation, I make sure the city runs smoothly. I've heard what you did on the Island of Dawn. I'm glad that you joined forces. So what brings you here? Is there anything I can do to help? Take a ride on the Pegasus to Crescentia. Okay, let's go. Back to the flight manager in town. Guild shop is right here if I want to start my guild. That's going to cost... I need to be level 20, I suppose, for a guild blueprint. So at least now I know where the sort of like the main hub is. Still can't get over my damn cat, man. My sushi cat. Alright. Oh, a bit of stutter there. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this as because there's a lot of people in town. Okay, here we go. Travel and talk to Crescentia. Off we go. Meantime, back to chat again. Marundel in chat says, Ma Nama Jeff. Ma Nama Jeff? Is that Baza? Are you saying my name is Jeff? Awesome. Good to know. I'm just guessing there. I don't know. My name is Jeff. Xenema says they could use the NA language pack, which obviously is their asset. They could. And it probably will. Cheapest approach. Can you imagine if they do what Bless did and re-record everything? But that's the thing. Tera doesn't need to do that. They already have those assets, so yeah. Tom says, yay, so happy I caught your stream. What is up, broski? Nothing, dude. I've been playing Diablo 3 the last 12 hours or so on my Nintendo Switch. And then I looked at my calendar and went, oh shit, this is going to be a crunch month because I need to cover Tera, I need to cover Aeon, I need to cover Lord of the Rings, the Legendary server, I need to do EverQuest 2, the expansion, Chaos Descending. I'm going to do Fallout 76, and that is an exclusive. You heard that here first. I'm going to be covering Fallout 76 here on the channel. And what else? I'm also going to be doing another game that was Secret World Legends has something coming out on November 12th. That's a lot of games in November, and that's why it's a crunch month for me. So I'm getting as much out of the way as I can, starting with Tera and Aeon. So I don't expect these two reviews to be done at the same time or back to back. It's going to happen eventually, definitely, by the end of the year. That's for sure. And then December, I got to get ready for Ashes. I think they're making the Apocalypse version of the game free, which is basically their Battle Royale mode for testing PvP. So there's a lot that yeah, just wait and see, guys. There's a lot that I gotta be talking about. Okay, channel 1 medium, so we got a lot of people in the area, which is all right. Let's go see Ferris. Look at the guild sign there, Rockstar Games. My sister is actually playing Red Dead Redemption right outside the room right now. She's in the hall with her PlayStation 4 playing Red Dead. And I've been watching a little bit of it. It's freaking awesome, Red Dead Redemption 2. You're Jeremy Adrian. I've heard about you from Dougal, especially what you did the Island Dawn. Okay. On your right is the teleportal. You can use it to go to the Bulwark Camp. Okay, cool. So I do have a teleportal. Use the teleportal to go to the Bulwark Camp, which is basically this thing in town, really. Or is it? Yeah, here we go. Lumbertown, right? Oblivion Woods. Bulwark Camp, that's here. Okay, check it in chat in the meantime. Tom says, ooh, fun. How is gaming on the Switch? Been curious about that. First of all, Switch is a nifty, fun little bugger of a console. I love my Switch. Like I said earlier to the folks earlier in stream, prices of games like these AAA games is just ridiculous. $60. I mean, for the Nintendo exclusives, your Mario Odysseys, your Mario Parties, all your Mario style games, Zelda, Breath of the Wild. I mean, those are exclusive. So if those are $60+ or whatever, $50 for the US, that's understandable. That's a console exclusive, But for games that already exist on different platforms and you're charging $60, that's a little expensive for me, honestly. Well, I don't think I'm in the right place. No, I think I am. I just overshot my my location. Well then. I guess I'll write back manually. I screwed up there. Well, at least this gives me an opportunity to just run past like your normal mobs. Yeah, I'm not going the right way. I missed a road. Ooh, knock me off my little kitty cat. You'll pay for that. You want some of that? You want some of that? Oh. Wow. They dodged my retaliate. I'm pretty impressed with the fight mechanics for Tera. Especially, like, the AI. This is a level 14 monster, so I am 2 levels. I'm kind of under level right now. But, good XP, I suppose. Just chilling in the area. Alright, let's get back on my cat and let's get out of here before I get my ass kicked by over-leveled mobs. Hit the road and take a right and go south. Alright, let's check in and chat some more. Tom also says, been curious about that. Dude, yeah, stoked to see 76. Yeah, 76. I asked you guys on Patreon, right? What would you guys like to see in terms of live streams or like a Let's Play series? And I thought one of the ways for me to experiment with the new content is to go hybrid a little bit. So Fallout 76 is not going to be it's not an MMORPG, but it does have some stuff that I'm interested in terms of the multiplayer aspect. So that could also, people have been asking me to do some more sort of like a mainstream AAA game review that's non-MMORPG. So I thought, you know what? I guess Fallout 76 could be one of those. And I'll be happy to do one of those, a review for those kind of games once every 3 months, maybe, whenever a good one comes out. So that's the plan with that. XNM says, you've already been gaming 12 hours before starting Tera. 12 hours ago, sorry, is what I meant to say, but I've got about 4 or 5 hours of Diablo 3 earlier this morning, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm like level 40-something in Diablo already. Didi in chat says, finally caught you live. Welcome to the stream, Didi. I'm glad that you did. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Tyler says, looking forward to Ashes. Combat looks really fun. Tom says, yeah, 60 bucks is murder in your country. Tell me about it, man. We just got our budget. This is just completely irrelevant right now, but my country, Malaysia, we got our next budget announcement and all that stuff, you know, where we talk about what's happening with taxes and everything. Starting 2020, over here in Malaysia, Steam is going to be taxed, so is Spotify and Netflix. It's all going to be taxed. So I'm like, holy shit. There goes the awesome period of not being taxed for that stuff. So I've got a couple of years left to enjoy a tax-free Steam, tax-free Netflix, and Spotify. Oh, well. Tom says, well, glad to catch you live. Don't forget to smile, busy man. Oh, I'm always smiling, man. I'm always happy when I'm busy because it involves games and I get to share a lot of what I do with you guys, so that in itself is a real blessing. So, hey. Tom says, I archived my first stream last night too. It's Warhammer. Gonna export to YouTube soon. Awesome, dude. I'll check it out. Just drop me a link in Discord, man. I'll be on there to watch it when I'm working tomorrow morning and comment. Alright, I'm going to turn this in right now. Let me just get a quick look at the time, 11:46. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I'm probably going to end this one soon. I'm going to keep the stream short, so if there's anybody interested in watching, then they can watch the stream back. And I'll also make, like what I used to do, you know, post-stream vlog, sit down, talk about what I've experienced the night before. So it's a 10-minute video, really, of just me recapping my experience. So those that don't have the time to watch the full stream can watch that shorter version instead. So I guess I'm going to park my Tera character here and share some thoughts about my first day jumping into Southeast Asia, Tera. First of all, I'm sure I don't know what else I was expecting, but first and foremost, combat system, as usual, is what Tera's probably best known for at this point. And I've had fun with it. It really caught me by surprise just how intricate it is, the interplay between you and your combos and you getting out of the way and how you know, mobs react to you. I really like it. I really, really do. Story-wise, never mind the translation, never mind that it's in Thai. I can deal with that because of subtitles, but you know, so far it's not draggy at all, and I'm looking forward to seeing it progress. How long is it going to take me to level cap? I don't know. Like I said, I'm reviewing multiple games this month, so it could be a slow process. Which game review is going to come out first? Is it Aeon? Is it Tera? Is it whatever? I don't know, but I'll keep you guys updated, alright? So that's it for me, you guys. Let me just check in chat real quick. Tom says, thank you, bro. Appreciate your support. I love Tera, by the way, and can barely get past the first few levels due to leveling repetition, but glad you're going to dive in fully. What else am I going to do? I'm out here to play MMOs that I haven't played and review them for those of you that don't have the time or, you know, to check it out. So that's what I'm here for. Alright guys, everybody from Tom to DD Tyler, X Animus, Lord Midichlorian, who else? iMoxie, Baradhor, Ryan, and Rayan, both the R's. Who else was earlier on? Rudy as well. All of you guys, thank you so much for jumping in. I've had fun. We'll probably continue this sometime next week. And my Aeon stream is going to be this Sunday, starting at the same time. So I'll archive this and I'll put it in a playlist on my channel. And then I'll catch you guys over the next weekend. So that's it for me, you guys. I am heading out of here. Those of you in my part of the world, Southeast Asia, hey, have a good Friday night. Well, it's going to be midnight here in about 10 minutes. So thanks for staying up and watching. And for those of you in the West and in Europe, have a great Friday, y'all. And enjoy the weekend. I'll catch you guys soon, alright? So, if you enjoyed the stream, hit that like button. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe to the channel, because a review for the games that I usually stream will follow suit very shortly. Within the next month or so. And I do appreciate that support. Once again, Jeremy Adrian here, guys. Thanking you for watching. Later.